Hi, Dr. Jayne here. And this is the next in our series of Grow Yourself, Grow Your Business. This is how to grow yourself out of negative energy. And as usual, are many times when I broadcast, I'll give you an example of how I use this tool called pivoting. Yes, how to pivot. It's a popular word now, how to shift toward a more positive outlook, how to shift toward another way to grow your business, since there are so many reasons why we have to change and we have to do things differently today. So I'll start by saying that this is the opposite of what you feel is intuitive to do. It's not intuitive. It's a counterintuitive thought. And so hold on while I explain a little bit about pivoting. So, well, let me just give you an example of this morning. I started out this morning and Dave and I, after we do some of our spiritual work, we meet together and we talk for 30, 40 minutes. We usually can't get enough of talking to each other. But this morning I was talking and I knew I wasn't in a good place. I knew it and I knew what it was about. But we didn't have much time, and so I just brightened my mood and started talking. Well, darn it, he caught it. I hate it when he does that, or I love it when he does that. But he said, hey, wait a minute. I just have to tell you, I'm feeling like you're real fake today, like you're pretending that your world is great, but that underneath it really isn't. Well, of course I teared up, and but we knew what to do. He knew how to pivot with me. And so what he asked me to do, he said, move over there to a different place and sit there and tell me what it is you're upset about. And I did. And I talked for quite a while. I kept thinking, I need to get off this topic, but it just kept pouring out because it was important. And it was a fear I had that kept coming up. And I kept telling him about it. And he kept asking me questions and telling me to talk about it more. And I did. Until all of a sudden, I got up and I moved back to my first chair and I said, that's it. I said, I can feel my energy rising. I pivoted, didn't I? And he said, you sure did. And that was it. I had let go of all that positive energy, that fear, because I walked into it. I didn't avoid it. And it is so hard to do. I mean, I have 40 years of experience in doing this with other people. I know I'm really brilliant with the brain because I can figure out the intricacies of neuroscience and I can apply them to your daily life. I know I'm good at what I do. And I falter at times on my own stuff. Yeah. You have to keep working and using this stuff, don't we? So I wanted to share with you an example of how to pivot. In order to pivot, you have to look at the dark side for a little while until you get out of it. You have to step into it, the negativity. Neuroscientists tell us that in order to get out of a bad mood, walk into it. I know that, but it's counterintuitive. I don't ever want to do that. It's not natural. So I tend to put it off like we all do. But this morning, it was so beautiful what Dave did for me. And so here's how to pivot. Get yourself a partner who is safe to be with, who won't tell everybody what you're upset about, who you know you have confidentiality with, and who you know won't interrupt you and try to get you back into a positive mood, who just listen like he did. It's a beautiful thing. Find someone. And when you do, and when you need to pivot, tell them, announce it. I need to pivot. Help. Would you listen to me talk negative for a little while? Would you let me vent? And set it up to where you move to a different chair and you vent until it's all gone. It'll go away when you walk directly into it. It will disappear. And then when you know you're ready, move back to that original chair and talk with that person about the positive things in your life. This morning, I told Dave, I said, I'm so excited. I'm so grateful that I have someone like you that I can be myself with, that I don't have to be Dr. Jayne, that I can live comfortably, and I know my secrets are safe with you. Thank you. And then my day has gone so great. I'm so excited to share things like this with you. Yeah. If you want to hear more about them, I've written lots of stories about me, how to pivot, how to stay in high energy. So look on my website, divineintelligenceinstitute.com. Grow yourself, grow your business.